Hello and welcome back to Disney's Dreamlight Valley. So we left off, excuse me, during Rapunzel's quest and trying to complete E's quest to get some mist in order to open the next stage for Rapunzel's bit, but it's probably going to take a while to get that. So. And also, I need to glittering plant harvest garden it, so I do need to get into a certain bit in order to buy. In fact, I wonder if this is what he was right. Let me just highlight the quest. Oh, broccoli. Right, so I've got to do 6 of each.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh, well that was good. So that gave us not enough, mind you, but okay. So I'm assuming the other bits are here. Cabbage.
The villagers are depending on you, my friend. Wow! So long.
Maybe cabbage is up here. It's got to be down here.
Hope you have a bull market day.
Oh, the pineapple's here as well.
Whoa! See you later.
Right, so plant harvest a garden in the glittering dunes. Right, well, we'll go and so this, I'm assuming, is the glittering dunes here. Right.
I've got your back. Now this is an island I can spend some time.
Right, okay. I don't know how long these will take to grow, but we'll see. So that was a nice big chunk, but still not enough. Right, so those 4 hotspots was correct. It could be literally any hotspot. So let me just now it's got frozen.
Start depending on you, my friend.
Alright, so just one more. Right, so let's go and speak to Gaston, get his thing kicked off. Mr. Egotistical. So, thirsty. You, giant tankard of water, come over here. You're severely dehydrated. That had better mean devastatingly handsome. Relax, okay. My name's Andrew. I'm here to help. You're real? Huh. You're real? Wait, I don't need help. You need my help, and I'll only help for water or jewels that strange mirage wizard needs a jewel. Jewel? Gaston, I'm looking for something called a Jewel of Time. Do you know where it is? No, or maybe, I can't recall, but I do know the answer lies at the bottom of a cold, refreshing drink. Gaston, I know you're thirsty, and I'm going to help you with that, but I need your help too. All of eternity is at stake. You need to snap out of it. Snap? Snap peas? Oh, I'd even eat a vegetable right now. Vegetables? How long have you been out here? Can't talk, too parched, I'm wasting away. If only I had some of those green spiky leaves. You know, that one's tastier than a cactus and just as full of water. I have no idea what you're talking about, Gaston. Oh, and to finish off the meal, one of those flexing spider-like creatures that live in the quicksand, and some like little brown sweet raisin things. Okay, clearly I need to help you first if I'm to have any help by finding the Jewel of Time. I'll be back with the food and ask for you for... Just hang on.
Move along. I'm done with you now.
Right, okay, let's... So, Gaston is clearly dehydrated. Find what he's looking for around the glittering dunes. Did I just update Scrooge then? I need to be looking in the ground as well, don't I? Why is that I'm digging up? Because it's... Oh, no, I thought it was Goofy, it was updating them, but it's not. Flexing spider-like thing.
Hope you have a bull market day. The sun's shining almost as bright as my money.
Oh. Oh, scorpions, so that's green spiky leaf plant. I think he's talking about these.
Just so you know, I've got some new goods at the store.
Oh, okay, do you know what? I've got some of those back at the house. Alright. Oh. Oh, that's Eve. Oh, I've got to take a photo of that, okay. There you go. Weird combination, but, you know. There, is that better? Got your strength back? I never lost my strength, Andrew. Don't be ridiculous. Let's agree to disagree. No, agree to that. Now, what are we doing here in Gastonia? Wow. Excuse me, Gastonia? Yes, where do you think you are standing? In the glittering dunes. Hardly, this is Gastonia, and I am the ruler. I've been here for quite some time, so I decided it should have a proper name. You know, something I could come up with. What are you doing here? Well, I'd done all I wanted in my village, hunted all the trophies, impressed all the townspeople. There were no more feats of daring I could do to gain their accolades. Sensing there might be a girl involved? Exactly. I'm looking for the Jewel of Time. Have you seen any magical looking gems around Gastonia? No, but I am looking for treasure. Lots of it. I can make use of you. No, actually, do you have any experience as a lackey? Gaston, I'm dealing with something pretty important here. Eternity Isle is at risk. If I can't find the other jewels of time, the whole island may be destroyed. That does seem bad, but is it really worse than me, Gaston, being without someone to sing my praises and do my bidding? If the island is destroyed, no one will do any singing and praising. Oh, that is a problem then. You need a hero to fix this for you. Sigh. Fine, I do it. What's your plan, hero? I'll lead the way. We'll begin at my encampment, the capital of Gastonia. You're not... Oh, you know what? Lead the way. I'll follow you to your encampment.
All right, you can go now.
Why didn't you just go down it's a sinking sound. Right, here we are, the capital of Gastonia. It's a bit meagre, isn't it, for a capital? Great, can we please focus now? What are you doing here in the glittering dunes or Gastonia? Well, if you were familiar with heroism, you'd know that the heroes always go on quests. I'm quite familiar with quests. Strange, you don't look like a hero to me. Anyway, back home, whenever I was out doing heroic deeds, my lackey, LaFou, was always by my side. Lackey? This LaFou sounds more like your sidekick. Sidekick? LaFou can be bothersome, but I never felt the need to kick him in the side. That might hurt my toes. No. A sidekick is like a friend that helps you out with stuff. They tend to be smaller and very emotionally involved with your success. Oh, then yes, LaFou is that. LaFou, my sidekick, I like it. And now you can play that part for me on my quest. What quest is that? My quest is for the Mirage Wizard. Have you met him? Carries a snakehead staff, uses too many long words, a little see-through. Oh, you're talking about Jafar. Is that his name? Mirage Wizard is better. I started seeing him after I established Gastonia. He asked that I find something called the Jewel of Time for him. Of course, I never work for free. So he said the Jewel of Time was hidden in a vault filled with treasure and that I could have all but the jewel. So the Jewel of Time is in that vault. I wish Jafar had told me about this. There's one problem. He must find the key to the vault first, and the key refuses to be found anywhere. Maybe we should check everywhere you looked again. Retrace your steps. 2 pairs of eyes are better than 1. I'm thinking... I know. We'll trace my steps. You can start by checking around the camp while I rest. Fine. I'll look around and I'll see if I can find anything unusual.
Move along. I'm done with you now.
I can't feed it. Did that update Eve's quest? Yes. Right. Oh, do you know what? I could have come in here and got all this stuff for him. Right, so... one more item. Right, there we go. Gaston, I found some stuff around your encampment while you were napping. Naps are for children. I had a mighty and much deserved rest. Whatever floats your boat. No, I leave my making boats float to the shipwrights. While you were resting, I didn't find the vault key, but I found these. Oh, that. Those are from... I've no idea what those are. Never seen them before. Kinda sounds like they're yours. What? Don't be ridiculous. I don't play with craft. It's items. I hunt and do other things requiring immense strength. Why the coconuts? Why not coconuts? Now we should search my shipwreck next. Your what? Shipwrecked. Ages ago I left my home and took to the high seas in search of adventure. But my ship was blown off course during a storm and it got caught in a massive tidal wave. Thanks to my natural nautical talents and impressive physique, I survived the wave, pushed my vessel for inland and to this strange desert. It's been ruling it ever since. Good thing I did. No, I was going to free myself right before you appeared and helped. My shipwreck is in the waste, but I can't get through those blasted time rifts. They suddenly showed up and got in my way. I can handle those time rifts. Leave it to me. I'll just need to get some more mist from my hourglass. Fine. You go handle that and I'll meet you there when you're open the way.
Fine. Go.
Right, so this was just really trying to get you to do the mists. So, is this the waste? Yes. Alright. I think, don't I? Yeah, I have enough to open it for him. You know what? Let's just open it for him. Let's.
Oh, hello. Pretty good, eh?
I'll get more from all this now. Is this his shipwreck? But you took your time. No sign of the vault key. Well, we tried. I say we return to the Capital Gastonia. You can write a song about me.
It's Maui time.
You don't deserve a song for failing. Me? Fail? Impossible. We're changing tactics. Old hunting ground strategy. We stay still and the prey comes to you. The prey is a key. I don't see the strategy working. But what if there is no scarab key and we're already doomed? Scarab key? You never mentioned it was a scarab. Oh, what does it matter what the key looks like? We'll never find it. We looked in 2 places. 2, haven't we? Done enough? Not really. If you care so much about keep searching. Search the waste, check the quicksand. You'll see I'm right. You're clearly not as skilled as me, but go ahead, try and be the hero. I'll wait.
All right, you can go now.
Okay, so let's try the quicksands then, shall we?
Great to see you.
LeFou. Okay. Gaston, is this LeFou? I was wondering where I left that. One word, why? Oh, LeFou has been a project, keeping my mind sharp during my time in the desert. Thank you for finding him, Andrew. Let's never speak of this again. Well, as long as you can get back to trying to find the vault key for the Jewel of Time, you go ahead. I think LeFou and I will head back to the encampment now. His paint clearly needs refreshing after all that quicksand. Well, you can't be serious. What about the Jewel of Time? The jewel the wizard made up, which can only be found with a vault key that likely doesn't exist. Proceed with me. I've been thinking, even if there was treasure to be had, what does it matter? There's nothing here to spend it on, no one to impress. Ugh. If you won't help me directly, you can at least tell me a little more about the scarab key you mentioned. Fine. The Mirage Wizard said it was in two pieces, shaped like a scarab, and when you put the pieces together, it would lead you to the vault. And were you able to find any clues about it? All I found is sand and the occasional piece of junk. Oh, and a chunk of odd metal bug. A metal bug like a scarab? No. Gaston, describe for me what you think is a scarab is. You know a scarab? Long, hollow thing you store a sword in? Scabbard. A scarab is a desert beetle, just like the metal one you found. That can't be right. I assure you that it is. You hang on with your coconut LeFou. I'll handle this. Fine. By the way, I threw the bug somewhere in the plains. Probably in one of the time thingies, but since you got through these time myths, I'm sure you'll find it. Yeah, don't worry, I got the right tool for this. My hourglass should help me find it.
Fine. Go.
Right, so it's in the plains.
Great to see you.
I wonder if that's his house. Oh, I want you to harvest. There's a difference between... Right. I see that you acquired one half of my scarab. Were you watching me? Perhaps. Perhaps I have certain devices keyed into the magical aura of the scarab that alerts me when it comes into contact with dreamlight magic. I think I will let you wonder now. I commend you on your progress, Andrew. There may be reason to hope we will avert catastrophe after all. Why didn't you tell me about the jewel of time was in some secret vault full of treasures? Perhaps I wanted to test your mettle, though I had hoped Gaston would have done most of the work for you and would be as simple as taking the scab from him. I charged Gaston with the task some time ago, and clearly the fool made no progress. Honestly, I think he was lonely to be productive. He recreated his friend out of coconuts. Coconuts? Yeah. We found it while in searching for the scarab piece. I think it's a kind of secret sweet, actually. It's possible that now, with company, he will be a greater service. Second half of the scarab remains to be found, and Gaston may be of help to you yet. But do not limit your search for the glittering dunes. After all, the lush jungle to the east used to be a desert. Right, I'll check back with Gaston and get back to my search. Right, so I may have to How's it going, Gaston? Andrew, I want to make sure you have one thing straight. Coconut LeFou is not some kind of companion or toy. I made him simply to pass the time, like someone would do with a toy. Don't be absurd. I'm a grown man. Toys are for children. You're in a tough situation, no shame. It would be shameful if it was true. But it isn't. A great ruler of Grastonia have no need for childish comforts. Sure. Why do you care what I think of Coconut LeFou anyway? I don't. I only care what I think. But when I get back to my encampment, it became far too clear. I've strayed from the Gastonian path. It's time for me to take up my impressive pursuits again and stop whittling like some pitiful carpenter. I must move forward. Did you find the scarab, Gaston? And yes, I did. 1/2 down. Excellent. I'm that much closer to boundless treasure. Do you want to move forward by helping me find the other piece of the scarab? Not now. I need to do rugged and manly things for a while first. Dare I ask what that entails? Oh, you know, the usual. Staring out into the distance from a peak. Testing my mettle against the forces of nature. That sort of thing. Good luck, I guess. Perhaps as I gaze stoically into the landscape, I'll catch sight of the other scarab piece. All right, I'll check back with you in a few hours. I guess I can explore a little in the meantime and see what secrets Eternity Isle might have.
Not so bad.
Wild Tangle Swarm. Okay, it's already started. Where's he going for that? Right, okay, so he's not ready. Let's water these.
Wow, I wish all my friends could see this place.
Right, so this will be a good way to get some much needed mist. So what I'll do is I'll pause it here and I'll work hard to get that mist that I need to open up the other area over there, and I'll come back to it, come back when both Gaston and I've done that. So until then, I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so it's been around about 2 hours roughly. We let Gaston recenter himself. I managed to finish off Evie's quest, and I'm at the current moment sitting at that before we get anywhere near the Tangle boss. But I want to just trigger off Evie's first quest, which I believe now will involve Wally. So Evie, directive, anything you need? It must be a little weird for you not having anything to do after guarding the hourglass for so long. Frantic digital beeps. Directive. Okay, you sound a little stressed. Let's do something fun first. There are lots of monkeys around Ancient's Landing. Maybe we could feed some of them. Could be your new directive. These monkeys probably only eat certain things. I think I will need to whip up something worthy of at least 3 stars. Maybe they'd like a nice banana-based dessert. Right. We're going to go and check on Gaston and see what's going on with him now, and see if we can just do this before I... I've already fed one monkey, so what I'll do is when I cook it, I'll show you the ingredients. So basically, I'll go here and I'll show you. It should be in dessert, and basically it's a banana split. So you need 1 ice slush, 1 banana, 1 castle of milk, and I put in 2 sugar canes because you need a sugar cane and then something sweet, which was suggested as I don't know how that is. Right, so you need to feed 2 monkeys. I'll do another one, and then. So don't worry, I won't do the. I will do these quests on. I will do these quests for you to see. The other ones that I did were just ones that are so easy to just deal with without needing. Too much guidance as such, but I mean, obviously there are people out there that have done it. I just wanted to try and get as much of the crystals as I can for the main storyline of this chapter. So let's check in on Gaston quickly. Right, hey Gaston, did your rugged contemplation of nature, how do you feel? Andrew, I make a habit of ignoring all talk of feelings. Did you find the next piece of the scarab? Not yet. Any chance you get leads the next half of the scarab key? Jafar said it might be in the wild tangle. The Mirage Wizard might be right. I've been over every inch of the dunes and I haven't found the other half. Andrew, I thought I once spotted a blonde girl dashing around the wild tangle. Maybe the jungle girl can help. Oh, you mean Rapunzel? Oh, is that her name? The one time I saw her, she took one look at Coconut LeFou and dashed off. I don't blame her. I'll head to see her next then. I'll come with you. I'll need someone charming like me to deal with the people for you. Oh, not sure if that's such a great idea. What? Why not? Actually, I have something else you can do. I bet I'll find the other scarab piece soon, and then we'll be off to the vaults. Okay. You're right. I'm an expert at adventure. I'll get all the explorers pack going. Awesome. That's what I like to hear, Gaston. No one prepares for adventure like Gaston. Great. I'll check back after I talk with Rapunzel in the wild tangle.
All right, you can go now.
So, we're now going to speak to her about Scarab. Andrew, hello. It's so great to see you. Is there something I can help with? Yes, I'm looking for a magical item. It may have been in the wild tangle for some time now. Oh, what sort of item? Could it be part of one of my hobby projects? Half of a scarab made of brass or a similar metal. I don't think I've ever found anything like that. But there is one spot in the grove. I always hear the buzzing of lots of insects coming from there, but it's been blocked off for a long time. And scarabs are bugs, right? Maybe it means something. A clue. How exciting. You really are solving a mystery. I guess I'll go check it out. I'm so curious now. Please let me know what you find. Sure, I can take some photos for you. That way you can see for yourself. Good luck, Andrew. Thanks. After we found that jewel of time together, I'm sure this will be no problem.
Goodbye.
Right, so she's saying in the grove, which we have got to open, I believe. Oh no, it's here. Right, okay. Oh, I'm guessing they thought that we might do this before. Oh, yes, this. I thought this had something to do with it earlier on, when I first came to this. Right, it's okay. Did you have any luck with the search? Well, I found this strange looking pedestal that was just swarming with bugs. Here, I took some pictures. Oh, let me see.
Oh,
Oh, that swarm looks like it's all scarabs. It's odd. They're here in the jungle. They normally stay in the desert. And it's also odd that they're swarming like that. I wonder if the magic of your scarab key has called them here away from the desert. Could be. How can I deal with this? The swarm is too thick to get through right now. Andrew, have you ever heard about carnivorous plants? Ah, I see where you're suggesting. I knew you would.
woohoo!
There are lots of carnivorous plants around here. There's the Venus flytrap and the pitcher plant. If you gather through enough of them, you could make some carnivorous flower arrangements. Then if you place them in the pedestal, I'm sure they'll take care of the scarab swarm. Amazing, thank you, Rapunzel.
Goodbye.
Right, red pitcher plants. I know the fly traps are over the other side. Oh, do you know what? I'd probably better off looking in the chest because I'm sure I've got. So it's indicating I got the others in.
I really lucked out. My neighbors are great.
Right. Makes sense to actually just look for this in the lagoon and the grove, which is where I was. A green fly trap. The grasslands and the promenade.
Say, have you seen my pal, Donald Duck?
So I've got a sneaking suspicion this is... I don't know why it's not letting me pick that one up. Unless it's... No, there we go. Not that I needed it anyway. Oh. I could just do that. So that's why I need the potion for to do the bigger ones of those. I'm just finding these odds. There's a sugar cane around. Right.
I really lucked out. My neighbors are great.
Look at all this dreamlight. You're doing quite well.
Well, I'm going to have to go back to the house anyway, so let me just see if there's anything there. Right, so... Okay, so I think what I'm going to have to do, because I've picked a lot of them already but it looks a bit up, so... oh, hang on, I've got 4 of these here. Yeah, so it's always telling me that I've got enough of those. So I think what I'm going to have to do is come back to this, give it time to grow. So I think with that in mind, it might be a good time for me to end it here, as I've got to get ready for work tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this so far. Hopefully, all being well, tomorrow or Tuesday at the very least, I will have grinded enough of the to get the mist in order to open that area for Rapunzel's part of her quest. So for the moment, I will continue to do that, but these will be going up in sort of probably over the course of the week. I'm not going to shove them all up in one go, so it doesn't give you a chance to watch them, because that's the last thing I want to do. I want to get as much of this as open as I can because I want to get to start decorating. I've already decided that I want to move Wally over to this area because I know I believe from the movie that they are in a desert land rather than, or an apocalyptic land rather than. So I will probably move him somewhere at that point. To over to here, but I want to do that if I can once I've got most of all these biomes open, so I've got more of a range and that as well. And I probably might actually put the Pixie House skin over in somewhere in the Tangled area, because I think it would be maybe a little ideal for it actually. Possibly, don't know, but I'll decide on that. But for the moment, thank you very much. I wish you all a very good week and enjoy what's left of the weekend if you're still in the weekend. Goodbye for now and happy gaming, everybody.